Hi, my name is AViiiO. Every year I get 6,000 demo submissions from artists all around the world for record label signing consideration. Every other day I review 30 to 60 of them right here on Record Label Boss. If you want to support your favorite artist in getting a recording deal, or if you want to find out what makes or breaks a demo, or if you just want to hang out, have fun, and talk about the music industry, you are very welcome to join us right here on Record Label Boss, and I'll see you on the next show. Hello and welcome everybody to Record Label Boss. It's that Sunday show that you've all been waiting for. This is your boy AViiiO on the microphone. Welcome everybody. Wherever you might be, it's the 6th of December. And today we got some very special guests. It's like a whole bunch of people waiting for us in the green room, and we're not going to let them in because first I'm going to wait for all of you to give them a hand in the chat. Welcome to Record Label Boss Backstage Pass with AViiiO. And our guest today is going to be Andrew Love and his band. They're going to introduce their music to all of you guys. And they're going to introduce themselves to all of you guys. And they're now very eagerly waiting for me to put them live. So let's all welcome Andrew Love and his band. Welcome, caller number one. Hey guys, what's up?
Hello. Can you hear us all right?
Yes, we can hear you all right. You get a very nice hat there, Andrew.
Well, thank you very much. This is my outlaw hat because, as you know, George, we're an outlaw country band.
That's right. That's an outlaw band. Awesome.
That's right. Now, listen, I'm Andrew Love, and it's a pleasure to be here on CCR Record Television. Loving what we're doing here, and I want to introduce the band to you here, the Lottery Band. It's Andrew Love and the Lottery Band, and here is Gary over here to my left here.
Hey.
He plays bass. Gary, go ahead and tell him very little bit about yourself, by the way.
I've been playing with Andrew for a couple months now.
That's enough, Gary. No, I'm not. No, go ahead.
That's enough.
No, I'm playing.
Yeah. No, I started playing punk rock, and then I moved to blues, and then jazz, but now outlaw country, and I'm loving this gig. We're just having a blast.
Excellent.
A lot of fun, ain't it?
Yeah.
So behind me back here is Chris Stack on drums here. He's keeping the beat. So Chris, go ahead.
Chris.
And,
Guys, welcome. Thanks, Andrew, and just glad to be here playing with these two guys and having a lot of fun. So thank you.
hey, and by the way, all you European women, Chris is single and he is searching.
I see you're
Yes, I am.
aggressively marketing your band, people. All right.
Somebody gotta hook him up, man. He's back from Hawaii empty-handed, so I got a concern for it. I gotta get him on.
All right. I see that's how it is. So I see you got a little setup there. So I'm assuming you're going to play some music for us today. Is that right?
Sure are. You ready for something?
Okay, we're gonna play an introductionary song, and then I'm gonna start interviewing you guys because it is an interview show. But for now, go ahead and tell me what you're playing, and then we're gonna go ahead and broadcast that.
Well, we're gonna go ahead and play "Good Time." It's our introductory song, as a matter of fact. So we're gonna go play. We're gonna play "Good Time."
All right, go ahead.
All right, Dan. We're gonna get it right now. Come on. it's a good time. Have a good time. Said it's a good time. Have a good time. All the birds are singing, the bells are ringing. It's a good time. Have a good time. Said it's a good time. Singing this song. Yeah, it's a good time. Singing this song. Oh, love. You can bring down my heart just to sing. It's a good time. Singing this song. We got love in our heart, taking off like love. Feeling so good, never gonna stop. It's a good time. Have a good time. Say it's a good time. Have a good time. Say it's a good time. Have a good time. Say it's a good time. Have a good time. All the love you can bring it down my heart just to sing. It's a good time. Have a good time. We got love in our heart, taking off like love. Feeling so good, never gonna stop. It's a good time. Have a good time. Yeah, it's a good time. Have a good time. All
Woo!
right, there you go, George.
Thank you very much, gentlemen. This, if you're familiar with this show, which I'm assuming you're not, it's a show where I interview people about their journey in and through music. And I know that you guys recently signed with Tanya Howard's Moody Cactus Records label, and you're the first one of her signees that I'm bringing on the show. So what I usually always ask people is, how the hell did you get to us?
It's a great question. You know, I just got finished telling Gary yesterday that, we didn't do anything. This happened to us. And, Tanya, here we are on Facebook, and Tanya listened to a few of the songs that I'd posted over, well, actually years. And she got in touch. Turns out that Tanya Howard, my manager and my agent, and she is awesome. Okay, first of all, but she and I went to the same high school. Now, this is so weird. The same high school. She graduated 4 years prior to me. And so she is an older woman. Now, I love you, Tanya, so don't take it personal. Nonetheless, she graduated 4 years before me. And it's just so ironic that I'm in Seattle, Washington. We all live here in the Seattle area.
Yeah.
She's down in Dallas, Texas with my family. And it turns out that, we have this connection through my high school years. It's weird. But yeah,
Okay,
there's a long answer to your short
that's
question.
the long answer to the short question. And okay, so I know how you got to Tanya, and she heard your music, and she figured, we're gonna sign these old guys because they still have about a year or two left to live, so we're gonna sign them on, right?
Well, I don't know about Gary, but the rest of it should be all
Yeah, you got the young one there in the back.
Yeah, he's going to outlive us all.
That's right. Everybody else got like my hair color. It's like fully white.
I'm going to work on dyeing that hair, George. So,
Nah,
so
don't.
the public image is
I didn't. All right, Andrew. So Andrew is the band leader and guitar player and the singer, right? And Andrew is
And songwriter.
that's the gentleman
He writes
in the
songs.
cowboy hat that's waving now. Wave, Andy.
peace, love, and power to the people.
All right, that's right. Okay, so Andrew, how did you get started with music?
Okay, man, I grew up with it. My grandfather, he was a Dixieland jazz musician out of the Deep South. So he raised me up on clarinet, which, it was a struggle for me to play clarinet even at the age of 6. Or did I say 6 or 6? Even at the age of 6. But what happened is he taught me the the basics, the foundation of music, and I never realized it until I got through college, and they started telling me the technical terms and stuff for what my grandfather at an early age showed me and put into me. And so when I got out of high school, man, I dropped the clarinet.
Yes. It's,
Actually, you know what? I have one at home
yeah.
now, and I'm going to fine tune it, and I'm going to play it. That's
Awesome.
the
You
truth,
know,
actually.
if when I come to visit you, you're gonna play the clarinet for me. It's gonna be beautiful.
You're going to love it. We'll polka out.
Okay, so what did you go to college for?
I study music,
Uh-huh.
business. I'm actually still in school. Okay, don't tell anybody.
Okay,
That's a secret between
I
you and I,
I'm
George.
swearing that I'm
Uh,
not gonna tell anybody on a live cast that goes to 14 channels.
Please don't. So, but I'm still in school studying, you know, law. Uh, uh, um,
We're gonna need it.
apart from the, yeah, we would need a good lawyer in the
Uh-huh, I
house.
see.
But,
So if we get sued, we can come to you.
you know what, George? Let's just not go there. Yeah, yeah. Nobody wants that talk. Here now, here.
All right.
There's, hey, listen. I do want to suggest something though. You know, when I wrote a song called "Nothing's Impossible," I felt that it was a time for right now. I felt that it was a time for right now. And the funny thing is, I wrote "Nothing's Impossible" 6 months to a year before the pandemic even
Yeah.
started. And I really want to feature that somehow today, George. If we could get this
Absolutely. Absolutely. You can play as many songs as you want.
song of hope, love, and unity.
And
And so, you know, that's kind of
that's a great
which
message. And we have a little bit of a lag, so whatever I say takes about a second or two to come to you. But Ken Tucker just joined our chat, and he said, "Play me a polka." Ken has actually discovered that he can come on chat here, and he's now a real chat enthusiast and annoys everybody with his messages. So there you go. Okay, you can play another song, and
hello, Ken.
then I'm gonna interview the next guy. All right.
Okay, good. Here we
All
go.
righty.
We'll do a next song called Lolo Town.
All
It's
right.
about
Awesome.
about a town just outside of Missoula. Here we go.
Lolo, Montana, in G.
Now here is Lolo Town. Hold it on, all I lost in pain. Then I found you. Ain't nothing else on me. Been hiding out Lolo Town. Been riding out this Lolo Town. Baby found you. And ain't nothing that's on me. Think I'm gonna settle up all I lost. Down out this Lolo Town. Lolo Town, you've been crowned to me. Down and out sometimes is a race. But then I found you. There ain't nothing that's gone. Lolo Town, see a hanging tree. That dirty town got the best of me, but I got you. Ain't nothing else gone. Yeah, I said I'm gonna stand up all I ain't lost and gonna head on out of this Lolo Town. Little old town, you got your mountain road. Little old town, you got your that's the lumber. Ain't nothing that's gonna do. Yeah, I think I'm gonna settle up and settle down right here in this old town. I say I'm gonna settle up and settle down right here in this old town.
And now you imagine the crowds clapping because, you know, it's literally just me in the studio right here. Yay!
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're
I
welcome.
think Elvis said that.
and and Ken Tucker said that you remind him of Merle Haggard. And I think that's a good compliment. And he said that the stand-up bass
I
is
think
awesome.
Ken's flirting with me.
I think he might be in love. And I've always told Ken that nobody can come between me and him. He's not.
Uh-oh. Okay. Well, listen, forgive me for, jumping into that affair. Ken, I love you, man. Your music is awesome. So good to be a part of you and this whole CCR family, man. It's a great experience so far.
Thank you so much. Okay, now we're gonna go to Gary, the bass player. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Be careful what you ask for, George.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's up with the shirt?
I just like these things. This is actually my old work uniform.
Really? From where?
Yes. I work. I'm a registered nurse, and I work in a mental hospital.
Excellent. That is excellent.
And the Hawaiian shirts are just way less threatening when we're coming after people.
Well, that is actually true, and that is a super interesting and very, very needed profession. Mental health is something that in my mind is not taken seriously enough all around the world. I think it's very, very important. So that's good on you. Gary, how did you start music?
I started when I was a kid. I don't even know why I started. My first bands I played with were punk rock bands, though.
Oh,
And then I learned how to play.
wow. Are we going to get a punk rock album from you as well?
That's history.
Okay, so you were young. You started punk rock. And how did you go from young and punk rock to grown gentleman with a stand-up bass?
When I was in college, I went on an audition and I met a gentleman. I was 22. He seemed like an old man at the time because he was 45. And he was a black man in a blues band. And I ended up touring for 7 years as the only white guy in a blues band.
Wow.
And we toured all through the southern United States. And it was just an awesome experience.
Oh, that's awesome. When you started, when I was in college, I went to an audition and I met an older gentleman. I was like, wow. I don't know where this is going, but it went.
Well, those old guys were good to me.
It went to music.
They taught me a lot.
Okay, so that's how you got into the style of music that you're playing now. What did you go to college for?
Well, originally psychology, which is useless.
Ooh, why?
But then nursing.
No, I think psychology is great. Sigmund Freud was a great Austrian psychologist.
Yes, I would agree with. I particularly enjoy his id factor.
That's right.
He was a hard partying man as a young man, if I am not mistaken.
The id, right? Am I thinking right?
Yes.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we're good.
It's all about the id.
It's all about the id.
That's right. He was a weird
Sorry,
man.
George. We do digress somewhat.
There's no shortage of very weird Austrians. That is, Austria is a country where you can get a lot of interesting characters.
Uh-oh.
Oh, are we having some kind of connection problem?
No.
Nope, it's good now. Okay, good. All right, I was.
Jen, are we moving on the top screen? There's a top one in the.
Oh, no, you're fine on my screen. You're good.
What is going on now? We lost our feed somehow.
No, I can hear you.
Are we moving on the top screen?
Yeah, Jen, are we moving on the top
Yeah,
screen?
we are, yeah.
So we're good.
We're good.
Is there a way to reload the bottom screen?
Hey, do you hear me, guys?
Signal, you know,
Are you hear me?
bottom right.
How do you?
Sorry if you hear us. We lost our feed to you, George.
Oh, really? You did? Hold on, let me see. Boom! Oh my God! Let us reconnect. Let us reconnect. Bum bum. Doot. Chris is not online. Oh wow! That is not good. That is not good. Okay, guys, I'm gonna try to connect to them again. We obviously lost connection here, and we're gonna try to reconnect. Yep. Cannot get internet connection at the moment. So I'll try to hold on. What I'm gonna do is what I always do. I'm gonna play some music from. As we wait, I'm going to give you a quick reminder that we're going to do our Christmas sale soon, because what's nicer than talking about a Christmas sale in a technical break? So at some point before Christmas, we're going to put out a Christmas sale, and it's going to be especially for our new product, Premium Music, which allows people to listen to all of our music for one very low price and one monthly subscription. And also, we have Premium Music Professional, which allows Twitch streamers, YouTubers, and other content creators to license all of our music for, I think it's going to be like $3.99 a month for their creations. And in this way, we want to help digital creators get around the DMCA problems and help them with their creations and create a platform for them to legally license music that is actually in the charts. And this product is new. It's called Premium Music. It already is on Count Zero Records webpage. If you want to check it out, go and do that. And if you want to wait for the Christmas sale, it's probably a good idea to do that as well. All right, I'm going to try and get a hold of these guys again. Nope. Still no dice. I'm going to check. Nope. No connection. Absolutely no connection to the countryside where the guys are sitting and waiting for me. Yep. Not gonna go. These are the perils of a live show. I'm telling you. Nope, no connection. Alrighty. Wow. What can I do? I'm gonna switch to talking. All right, guys, we're back. Oh! All right, we're gonna see if that worked. Did that work? We're gonna see if that worked. Hold on just a second. I'll have to update all of my sources for that to work.
Make that body move.
Uh-oh, something is playing there. Okay, pause it. All right. Alrighty. Yeah, now we have technical difficulties because now the sources have the video sources have crashed, and we're gonna need to update them. Yep, I can't do it. Okay, defaults. Yep, nothing in here. Yep, still standing. All right. Yep. Yes, I can, but I cannot. I can. At this point, I cannot get you on the show anymore because with the connection broke, and that's gonna be it for us. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, guys. I'll do a try, and I'll be back in about 3 minutes, and I'll try to call you again. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, we're back on.
You the man. You the man.
I had to reset the stream. That kind of like kicked everybody out. All right, but we're back.
Good.
All right. Okay. So, go ahead and play a song. That's right. I'll try to fix up everything else while you're playing the song, and then we'll continue chatting.
Okay, all right, we're gonna do let's do a me and my issues. Keep it down, guys.
Aye.
Want to spend 1, 2 minutes with you home. More than nothing from being gone. Ride it on down these days, better than up and away. And it seems right now things are gonna be okay. Yeah, and then there's me and my issues. Whole lot of issues. And I'm all walked up, time gone past me on by. And there's me and my issues. They're gonna stand between me and you. Gonna have me one more drink and another try. Yeah, me and my radio friends are riding on that. Home on the boats, better than out on the track. Well, I'm not a trick, can't walk with myself out top. Keep saying it's better way. One more meeting's gonna make everything over. Whole lot of issues, and I'm a whole lot of time passing on by. Yeah, me and my issues. They gonna stand between me and you. Gonna have me one more day and another try. Say a whole lot of issues that I'm a whole lot of. Time don't pass me on by. And never leave my history. They gonna stand between me and you. They're gonna have me one more drink and another try. I said I'm gonna have me another round and a real good time.
Oh, okay.
Still there?
Yep, I'm all right. There you go. Yay!
Thank you.
I'm the audience of one. That's right.
Well, that's kind of, that's a good thing. I have an audience of one also. I'll tell you what, it's so good to be here, George. Are you chilling? Are we good? Is everything great? Are we online and running?
Yeah, you're online and running. I think that your internet connection is probably not so great, and it might be that you're running this on a phone. Yeah, which usually doesn't go well if you do it.
Well, we're running it on the laptop, but the internet connection is yeah.
Yeah,
It's,
yeah. That is sometimes a lot of times we have problems with people running it on the air connection. You kind of like need a wired connection. That's why we're seeing these problems. But anyway, I was gonna talk to Chris. Does Chris have a microphone back there?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
No mic.
You can just alternatively,
All right.
you can just yell louder.
Yeah, I'll try to speak up here.
Okay, so Chris, how many years are you younger than the other guys?
I don't know. I'm a few years younger, I think, but yeah, I don't know exactly.
He's being kind.
He's being
Yeah,
kind.
just a few.
Okay, so how did you get to them?
So I got to Drew through just another musical friend who introduced me to Drew. So yeah, I've been. I guess my music journey started when I was in elementary school. Actually, first instrument I tried to play was the violin. That didn't stick too well, and then I played a little bit of saxophone through middle school and high school, and a little bit of the drums, and then. And I really just kind of started playing drums as an adult again. Through church, and that's what kind of got me going again, was playing through church. So
Okay.
yeah, so here
Very good. So Chris, we know everybody knows the coolest guy in the band is the drummer, right?
I don't know about that, but
He's available, ladies.
yeah.
Okay, so are you a professional musician, part-time musician? Do you study music? You just play it for fun?
I'm a part-time musician. Yeah, my career, I'm a civil engineer, and I work construction and construction management on roads and bridge projects. So
He's not lying to you, George.
yeah,
They're doing the 520 bridge here in Seattle, which is one of the largest jobs, period, and he's running the whole thing. So
Wow,
we're in good hands.
that's great.
He's very responsible.
So
He's not like me.
so if I need a bridge, I can call you.
oh yeah, you bet. I'll sell you a bridge.
Yeah, I always had the feeling that this studio is lacking a bridge, you know.
We can get you one.
There's a bridge over troubled
There you go.
water. I can lay you down.
All right, so have you ever played any different styles? So did you also start with punk rock, or did you just go?
No, like I said, pretty much mainly church music. Contemporary Christian music.
Yeah,
And
Pop.
yeah, pop music, I guess.
yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean,
How the hell do you
Yeah.
I'm converting all these musicians from pop music and reggae or some blues. They're all converting over to outlaw country, George, so we can be a part of your family.
absolutely, everybody can be a part of our family if they're hardworking and decent people. That's what I always say. Now, there's a lot of talented people, but what makes a musician is the willingness to do the work, because it's a process, and that's why I'm happy that you're on Tanya's label, because she's a very hardworking woman, and she's been working really diligently on establishing her label with good artists, and I'm happy that she signed you guys, and you can start to grow together, and I'm really looking forward to that first album. How is that going so far, by the way, Andrew?
Get back over here.
So we're in the process of finishing it. We had an expected release date of the end of the year before COVID hit again, and so my producers, he's taking some time just away from everything and quarantining, just being safe, and then New Year comes around, we'll get back in, and we're just going to add backup vocals to it. I think Gary might do a bass line or two on a song, and then we're going to go ahead and send it out for master and mix.
Okay,
Mix
super.
and master.
Well, I always say to everybody, take your time and make sure it's better than to rush it, because we deal with a great lot of average music every day, and that average music doesn't go anywhere. Only very good or excellent music goes anywhere. So
Nice.
take your time and
So-
make it
so
good.
I think are you categorizing us as very good or excellent music, George? Is that what I'm hearing here?
What I'm saying is that by the time your album comes out, it's gonna be either very good or excellent.
Very good. All right.
Nice.
I think we're all in agreement with you on this one.
Because otherwise, I'm gonna hold it back.
Yeah. Don't let it go out unless it's right.
Yeah,
But I
it's
think
gonna be
Don,
me. No,
my
but
producer, Don Don Gunn is producing this record, and I got to tell you, Europe, he deals a lot with people over there where you are. And thing is he's worked with Pearl Jam, Soundgarden, the likes of he's been to Frampton, Peter Frampton, and so he is a name that I'm so pleased to be associated with, and he's a good friend. Don Gunn is a producer. So he's our producer. He's the one making the magic happen.
Okay, well,
I want to give him a shout.
that's great. That's good to hear. I'm gonna be looking forward to that magic, and I think what I've heard so far is actually pretty interesting, and I'm gonna be really excited to hear the finished product. Because it's always one thing when you do something live or you're streaming, etc. Quality isn't so good, but the finished product, the recorded music, is always different, and a lot of bands have a little bit of difficulty getting into recorded music because they're used to doing so much live performance and bar playing, etc. And in a studio, you have to be a lot more exact. So, I think you can do that. I believe you can, and I believe you have a good producer and you have good guys. So that's going to be interesting. Okay, you're like itching to play something.
I want to play our song. I want to get this.
Okay,
one
go.
When Michael,
go.
when Michael interviewed us, we were talking about this song, "Nothing's Impossible."
Okay.
And we never got to play it.
All right.
So I'm sitting here going, "Let me play it."
Yeah, I see you. You're like.
Hey, am I too loud? I can switch up.
Yeah, turn down.
All right.
Down.
Thank you. I can't tell.
Nothing's impossible, guys. Well, it makes me feel like I can't find blah, 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 blah. Okay, never mind. George, are you
Yep,
there?
I'm here. I'm right here.
Hey, listen, I ran into a tree on the side of the road. Hold on just a
You
second.
ran on a
I'm getting
tree?
myself here. Okay, we're good. Okay, we're going to do this again.
Okay.
The world makes me feel like I can't. I have found. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's my first line? I can walk on water. Okay, listen, George, I can walk on water.
You
I
can
just
walk on
can't
water.
remember
Oh
the
my God,
lyrics.
you're Jesus.
2, 3, 4. Just slow it down. Your love makes me feel like I can walk on water. Your love makes me feel I can rise from these flames. Your love makes me feel like I can live forever. Yeah, your love makes me feel like I can see through these walls. Nothing's impossible. Nothing's impossible. Nothing's impossible. Nothing's impossible.
Hey, hey, bravo. Clap, clap, clap. All right.
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you believe that?
Sorry?
Do you believe
Yeah,
that?
yeah. I believe everything is possible, but it took me a while to find that out. When I was I was young, I didn't believe it, you know. But as I grew older, I understood that it really is so. You just have to keep working, and you have to keep going, and then everything is possible. That's absolutely true, and especially in music, you know. All right, so I have one question to ask. One more question. I'm gonna ask each one of you, and I'm gonna start with Andrew. What's the coolest thing that ever happened to you in music?
Well, pretty much this.
Thank
Pretty
you.
much this. I mean, you know, look, well, when I met Don Gunn, I realized that the music was going to go somewhere. I realized that there was more, there was some purpose behind the songs. You know, you start meeting the people that, you know, it's all about others. It's all about your relationships. And like with you, with Gary and Chris here, these guys have sacrificed so much to be here this morning. You know, we rent this rehearsal room. You might be hearing some blowback from a room next to us, but you know, we practice every week. We're here. It's a lot of labor. Music is a labor of
Yeah.
love, and but you connecting with Tanya, Don Gunn first, and then like I said, I knew it was going to go somewhere, and then connecting with you and Tanya have been a godsend for my life in so many ways. Not just the music part, but the posturing of myself in terms of, you know, knowing that this was going to happen eventually in my life. This is what I had pursued all my life, and then it happening is surreal beyond imagination. You know, so. We're really glad to be here with
Thank you very much. Thank you. That's very nice of you. I'm glad we could provide some positive energy for you, and we're happy to have you. All right, Gary, what's the coolest thing that has ever happened to you in music? Just in music, nothing else.
Oh my God, it's just so many things over the years. The coolest place I have ever played was definitely the women's prison in Chillicothe, Missouri.
I love
You know, playing music, you get to meet amazing people. And one of my best experiences is my band warmed up for B.B. King. And I
Wow.
met B.B. King backstage. At the time, I'm a 22-year-old white kid from the suburbs. And I said, BB, what do I got to do to play the blues?
Uh-huh.
You know, really to do this right. And he laughed at me for a while. And when he got done, he said, boy, you're either going to have to shovel shit or go to jail. And I honest to God, I got a job shoveling cow poop at a local stock auction. I had a friend that was a cowboy, and that was my first experience with outlaw country. And I have worked as a cowboy for 10 years.
Wow.
So I am legit here.
That is crazy, but extremely cool story.
I ain't no country boy.
You know, George, I'll tell you something about Gary. He is a absolute master sailor.
Really?
Okay, and I have a 27-foot sailboat. You know, and Gary went out with us, and we took it out for a trial run. He had to bring us in by actually, literally, the sails alone manufactured that thing. But Gary is a master salesman. He's been on boats all his life, and I can't wait to do that.
Wow. So Gary's like the jack of all trades. He's like the, you know, the caretaker, the prison player, the master sailor. Is there anything he can't do?
I told him. I do two things. I sail and I play the bass. That's it.
Okay. All right. That's pretty
That's
cool.
how I got the job.
That's pretty cool. All right, Chris, what's the coolest thing that ever happened to Chris?
Well, that's a good question. I don't want to get too deep on you here, but this is the honest truth for me. I was in a 3-year relationship with a woman who was a singer, songwriter, and performer, and we got to play together for 3 years, and that was pretty amazing experience. And so I don't know if getting the chance to play with someone you love, even though that relationship ended in heartbreak for me. It was pretty amazing to be able to have that opportunity to play music with someone you
That's
love.
awesome. I mean, I understand that everything in life is temporary. I mean, there's few things that are a total constant. There's always change. And I cannot tell you how many times I've had change in my life, but many, many times, and things changed. But when we have a good time, that singular moment, I can understand that very well. So that is very cool.
George, he's not saying that he doesn't love us. I know that Chris loves us.
I love these guys in a different way.
He probably wants to throw his shoe at me sometimes, but he still loves us, and so we're in this love relationship.
Yeah. I think the love is a little bit different than with a woman that you love, though. So.
Yeah. We're not talking that now.
Yeah, okay. Even though that would be totally okay. We're open for everybody and anything here on the label.
That's right. That's right. Everybody's welcome. Come on down and let's have a party here at the Love Shack.
That's the Love Shack. The little Love Shack.
Yeah.
That's right.
Well, we can get together.
Yes. So, where do you all come from? We'll start with Andrew. Where do you come from?
So I was born in Chicago, Illinois, raised in Dallas, Texas. I come by the accent, honestly, even though I hate it. And, I migrated to Seattle with my family. And, this is where we live. We just bought a house up in Camano Island. And really a great place to live, the beautiful place. So that's how I ended up here. Chicago, Dallas, and then a bunch of travel.
Wow, interesting. Gary, how about you?
I am originally from St. Louis, Columbia, Missouri, middle of the United States. But after touring for a long time and looking for the coolest place in America, I discovered Seattle, Washington. It is just absolutely
Really?
beautiful here. We've got mountains and water.
I don't know much about Seattle. What's the special thing there that you're all there?
It rains half the year, so half the year we're inside playing music, which is why there's good musicians here.
It's horrible.
We've just got stellar mountains, great climbing, and great water. Although I was recently in your country, in Split, we sailed up the coast, and you got good sailing. You live in a gorgeous, beautiful place that I hope to go back to soon.
That's right. I'm right now in Austria because...
Oh,
No, not right now. I am here with my studio, and our day house is in Austria, in Graz, and my wife is from Croatia, and we also have a place there. But since COVID, we've been pretty much sitting here in the house where my studio is, where I usually work. And we haven't been able to go to Croatia because of the traveling restrictions and the problems we've been having. So, yeah, we're looking forward to, next year where everything is clear and we can go to Croatia again. And Split, yeah, I was in Split in this year. This year I was in Split, very near Split, because we did some vacation there. Got 2 weeks in before we had to come back. And, some relatives live in and around Split. So, where have you been? Oh, you've been sailing. That's what you said, right? Yeah.
Yeah, we sailed up the coast.
Yeah, it's beautiful to sail up the coast, and a lot of people do it. Yep. I see. There's a huge industry in Croatia for like sailing tourism, and lots of Americans actually do it. All right. So, Chris, where's Chris from?
Yeah, so I'm originally from Canada. Actually, I was born in.
We don't hold it.
I was born in Toronto, and I went to the college there, and then I moved down here to the U.S. a long time ago, and I've been primarily traveling around the country with my employment. But I've been here in Seattle for about the last 15 years of my career.
Excellent. So,
Yeah.
so how is it when you go from the civilized part of the world to America?
Yeah, and I won't hold that against you either.
I know it's true though. It is absolutely true.
I saw a funny cartoon once there a couple months ago. It was one of those cartoons, and it said, "I bet Canadians feel like they live upstairs from a meth lab."
Well, that could be true. I don't know.
No, it's a great country, really. I love living here. The weather, Canada's just too cold for
Yeah.
me. I don't think I can go.
Canada is pretty much is very similar to Austria, and I'm not totally not a snow person. There's a lot of people that like winter sports here and they do a lot of skiing, but it's totally not me. So as soon as we can, we go to Croatia and we try to be all summer in Croatia and as much as we somehow can, because we also have a company there, and we do some business and booking in Croatia as well.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's I can feel you there. I'm an Austrian that doesn't want to be an Austrian. Not for the country, but the climate. I'm not a big ski fan. All right, Andrew is itching again. What is it gonna be?
I want to play a song called "Your Kind of Love."
All right,
It's a little shuffle.
all right, let's go.
He was too quiet last time.
All right, man. If you insist,
I would
you
not
just-
lie.
You keep it.
I mean, I
keep
would,
it
but
down.
I'm not.
Okay. This is "Your Kind of Love." You're looking for someone coloring just like you. Baby, can you pull up the phone? I got nothing planned late on tonight. You can have a tip all right. Just a little kiss, a big old smile. Maybe we can just pitch that song. Don't never baby, take this home. And leave it all up to love tonight. Come on, car, take a chance on me. Hold my hand, girl, let me see. What kind of love's in your home tonight? Turn me over, turn me upside down. Turn me over, stand around and round. Say you're my love, don't set me free. What I want, girl, love is fine. Whisper, tell me nothing nice. Say no kind of love, just what I need. Maybe we can catch a picture and show. Up the river, baby, take this slow. Leave it all up to love tonight. Come on, baby, take a chance on me. Yeah, hold my hand, girl, let me see. Yeah, what kind of love is in your hood tonight? Turn me over, turn me upside down. Turn me over, turn me round and round. Say your kind of love, don't set me free. Love me once, girl, love me twice. Whisper to me nothing nice. Say your kind of love, oh baby, kiss the water need. Turn me over, turn me upside down. Turn me over, spin me round and round. Say your kind of love, don't set me free. Yeah, we're turning up the night. Your kind of love, just what I need. Here we go, get high, say your
Hey.
Oh, we just
Fish pond.
elbows. I haven't touched another man's hand for like 9 months.
Now that you say that, it's weird.
I know.
He's
Don't
like,
don't let me
touching
don't let me stop you from touching each other's hands. It's okay.
Okay, then. You know what? We're into love, peace, and power to the people. So everybody jump on.
Ah, but nailed that one.
That's right. Oh,
Okay, it's another song.
huh? What?
Are you ready for another song?
Absolutely. Go ahead.
We'd like to play this. This is not coming out on this record. This is coming out on the next record. It's called Second Thoughts. But I think this song is going to be an enjoyable listen for everybody out there. So hope you like it. Second Thoughts.
Whoa.
As soon as my guitar strap is
Uh-oh.
put back on my body here.
Coffee break.
Coffee break. Right on, right on. Gentlemen. Well, if she's having second thoughts, I can't blame her. I just got the first thought on her mind. Said if she's having second thoughts, I can't. It's got to be all one on her mind. Well, she's a lover and a friend. Gonna be ready. I said she's everything, and we have so much more. Well, what stays I'll never know. Please say it again. But she knows just how bring the best out of me. Said if she's had one second thought, well, I can't. I just got to be only one on her mind. Well, I'm a long way from alright. When she looks me really nice, and if she says to me that I'm her only one, and if she looks into my eyes, and then I start to realize what a fool I've been, all I've been done. Oh, yeah, I can't blame her. I just got to be only one on her. Second thought, I just got to be only one on her mind. Said I gotta be really only one on her mind. Yeah, I said I gotta be only one on
The crowd goes wild. Excellent, excellent. And this is all. Okay, I'm not gonna ask too much about what's gonna be on which record because obviously we're still figuring that out, I guess. And we don't wanna give away too much. Uh, but we have the hour is over, so you have time for one more message to your fans. What do you want your fans to know?
Okay, okay, so you know what? This is going out to Europe. I always felt that my music, the songs, were going to go to Europe, and Europe was going to be a launching pad for our songs, our music. And so I just want to thank you, George, and tell everybody to listen to CZR record stuff because there's some great artists out there that I know have Tanya has signed. There's 5 or 6 of them that happened after us. So I'd like for everybody to just know that this label, my thought process is that this label here is laying a foundation and a bedrock for musicians and artists of all kinds, and it's going somewhere. And so, on the behalf of Gary here and Chris and of course Corey and Jen, we just want to say, man, we've enjoyed being here, George.
Hey,
And,
thank
we
you,
love
George.
it, man.
Thank you so much for letting us do this.
You're welcome, guys. And you know what? One day we're gonna figure out great internet connection, great camera, great audio quality, and then we're gonna bring you back on with another live show. How about that?
Sounds fantastic, George. We appreciate it, man.
Absolutely. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being online. Thank you so much for being on our label. I wish you all the best for your careers. All the best for working with Tanya. She's awesome, and I'm sure she's going to represent you perfectly fine and do everything for you. If you need anything from the guys in Europe, you're welcome to contact me and ask me anytime you need anything. And I wish you all the best, and you have a good night. Hop. Oh.
Good, George. 'Cause I was going to say to you that we're counting on you for all the best, George.
Yes, it's
Yeah, we want to play in Austria. I want to play in Vienna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're,
You're our dude.
we're currently booking 2022. We're not booking 21 anymore because that has been pretty much canceled because nobody wants to give us down payments because of the corona risk, which means that it's probably going to be another year. But for you, it means that you can focus on creating stuff. And we're definitely going to look into and try our best to get you over here in 22 with a lot of other artists from our label. It's going to be a big effort to bring everybody to Europe for touring and for playing.
Well, George, I know you got strong shoulders. You can do this. Also, what was I just going to say something to you? But, Tanya Howard, I just got to give her a shout out before we get off of here because she is my agent and manager. And she is doing an outstanding job, George. I mean, she's calling, she's doing what I could only, I needed a manager and an agent to do, to be honest with you. So, Tanya, we love you. Keep it up, man. We love you, Tanya.
All right. Awesome. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for being on the show. And all the best to you. And I hope I'll see you again. All right, guys. Bye. All right. Thank you, everybody, for being with us today. Whoopsie. On the show. And thank you so much for watching. Record label boss Backstage Pass with AViiO. That was Andrew Love and his band. You could see those are some really, really nice guys that are currently working on their first album here on ConZero Records. And it would be great if you would support them in the way that you usually support us, with following them on Facebook or going to our webpage and checking it out. I know that Tanya is working on their merchandise, and very soon they're also going to have their representation on the ConZero webpage. I want to mention that Tanya Howard has signed Andrew Love with Moody Cactus Records. If you are a country western artist, blues artist, and you're in the area of Texas, or even not, check out Moody Cactus Records and Tanya Howard. She's an awesome artist manager, really well versed in everything she does. I can only say good things about her. She runs Moody Cactus Records as a subsidiary of ConZero Records. We're very, very happy with her, and she's an awesome person. So if you're an artist and you want to submit some demos, check out Moody Cactus Records on the Facebook page or with the contact details on our page at ConZero Records. And she also has another record label that's Tumble Honey Records that is currently looking for signees in a little bit of a different musical direction. But maybe we'll make a segment about Tumble Honey Records and the interesting history behind it very soon. So thank you so much for being on the show tonight and enjoying it. Please don't forget to turn on tomorrow at 2000 Central European time when it's time for Record Label Boss the A&R show, where we're gonna review 60 submissions from new artists all over the world. That's tomorrow, Monday at 2000 Central European. I'm your boy AViiO, and I'll see you on the next show. And I'm looking for that scene that kind of like turns off the stream. Alright, I love you all.